attack, you know, the young people and stuff like that. But, you know, like the truth is that as I get older, you start feeling irrelevant in our culture. You know, we don't really value that kind of age thing. You know, like that. And also it's partly because of where I'm from. Like, I'm from the most conservative electorate in Australian history. I'm from the most conservative town in Australia. I'm from Toowoomba, Queensland. And that they didn't fucking like change. I remember when they built the first cafe in Toowoomba. It was a coffee club. Oh, fuck. Melbourne, yeah. Disgusting. Coffee club. Imagine. That's what you did. That's true, they built a coffee club and people fucking hated it because they thought it was pretentious. Just people buying coffee. People walk past, fucking coffee wankers, fucking, what's wrong with meth in the morning, cunt? Like, crazy meth problem in Toowoomba, fucking wrong with meth. I remember this 100% true. Me and my brothers, we'd finish work at my dad's tent shop and we'd drive his V8 wagon past the coffee club and we'd drive past and go, fucking coffee wankers, eh? And we'd be like doing donuts around fucking cappuccino. We used to yell at Chino, just because it was different or whatever. So all of that is still in me. So when I see like a young dude or whatever, like riding a motorised scooter with a fucking blowing raspberry smoke, talking about how cryptocurrency to fucking buy NFTs or whatever, there's a part of me that wants to bash him. And do donuts around cryptocurrency because I don't understand it. But I can't because cryptocurrency is a metaphysical concept. But you fucking wait till I get my virtual ute. I'll be in the metaverse, fucking fuck that idea, fucking don't get it. I'll just be in my lounge room like, fuck yeah. Bullshit. I bought a Rainforest Alliance coffee the other day, one of them. It's meant to stop slave labour and ecological damage, which is it's a good thing, right? Yeah. It does feel a little bit like Westerners going, I think we can consume our way through this. We can. It's good consuming. Like the system still stays in place where people get $1 a year or whatever. But some poor Guatemalan dude's like, gets a glass of water or something. Oh, some white cunt in Brisbane bought a fucking coffee. Oh, thank you, here's a glass of water, thank you. Back to work. I want to see real change. I want them to free a fucking refugee in front of me next time I get my long black. I want to see it. You've got 5 stamps on your loyalty card? So we free Eli. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Runs off into Coles to fucking buy kombucha and assimilate. I can't drink too much coffee, man. I ruminate. You know what I mean? Like the thoughts, the overthinking, Like I used to work in IT support and, man, the boss was like, I'd be ruminating about, like he'd come up to me and say shit like, how come you haven't changed the toner cartridge in the printer yet? And I'd be like, well, I haven't gotten around to it yet. He's like, well, you're letting the whole team down. Do your job. And he'd walk off. Now, what do you do when that happens? You don't go up to him and go, fuck do you say, cunt? Like fucking, you know what I mean? You don't fucking say it. Come on, say it again. You don't do that, do you? You go, oh, sorry, man, excuse me, sorry, thank you, sorry. Then the revenge fantasies begin, don't they? That's when the revenge fantasies begin. Fucking talk to me like that, fucking say that to my face, you talk to me like that, you fucking motherfucking... And they grow over the week, like you just sit on them, fuck, I'm gonna kill his family. Kill his family, fucking leave a different coloured toner cartridge on everybody. Fucking Fucking save cyan for your kid, mate. Fucking cyan for your kid. I got fired from that job for turning up on magic mushrooms. I wasn't like, I'm not stupid. I didn't take them and go to work. I took them the night before and in a graveyard. I saw a UFO, I fucking swear to God. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I came to work and I was still high. I didn't plan it. I'm sitting in the 8 a.m. boardroom meeting and I'm fucking like, let's fix these printers. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready. I can already feel one of them's disconnected. I can feel it. One of the USB cables has come out. I can feel it. And the girl next to me in the meeting we had every Monday, she's sitting right there. She gets a phone call, finds out her best friend had died. Boom, right there. And then she gets up and leaves, right? Immediately. Everyone's like, holy fuck, what do we do? What do we say? And then we finish the meeting and we go out to the big reception area and there she is at the door, crying, about to leave. And I'm there and everyone's like 8 a.m, fucking walls are up. But I was still very open. So I walked straight up to her without any fear at all. I said, fear nothing, I love you. And she just turned and grabbed me like this and started like crying on my shoulder. She's just crying like this, like grabbing me, crying, holding me. And everyone's watching this. And they're like, what the fuck? And the boss sees this and he like walks over to me and he's like, why aren't you wearing a shirt? He's like, why have you got these charcoal pentagrams and like devil symbols and shit on your body? And I was like, well, this is how I come to work now. And I thought this was genius. I was like, if everybody wore charcoal pentagrams and you were the only dude in a business shirt, you'd actually be the weirdo. And he said, what the fuck are you talking about? You're obviously on drugs. You're fired. And yeah, so now I do this. Anyway. If there's ever been a good time to legalise mushrooms, it's right now. You know, let's legalise them. People need to be connected more. Give them away, if anything, you know, like, because like, it's a very individualistic time. It's really the height of the individual, you know, and I can't imagine my generation dying for something bigger than themselves, for example, like hands up if, you know, you die for your country. Yeah, that sort of went out of fashion, didn't it? Remember when that was all the rage? That's why Defence Force ads used to be like, sign up, we want you, fight for your country, die for your... People were like, fuck yeah, they signed straight up. Have you seen Defence Force ads now? They're like lifestyle commercials. They're like travel, study, learn yoga, shoot people in the fucking face, then eat a curry in an Asian market. The army. Relax. Unwind. Defend. There's like a dude in an infinity pool looking over the Middle East, like fucking... got that weird look, like fucking... Like, there's no real sense of community anymore, you know. Like, I'll give you a great example, like... You know that berry, acai berry? You know that like purple berry? It's really popular at cafes, acai or acai or whatever it is. Where it's from, in South America, it's gathered and ritualistically gathered and worshipped as a god of life in their culture, and people take it for medicinal purposes as a community. Like, I just order it on Uber Eats, and a dude from Peru drives it to me and delivers it, and he's like, this is the source of life in our culture. I'm like, just give me the fucking smoothie bowl, dude. 1 star, too political. I don't want to hear the story. I'm going to eat this alone, watching Netflix, masturbating. So I don't want the story. You know what the truth is? Is that all this like hyper-individualism, this narcissism, it makes comedy harder. Because audiences, like, they're more entitled, more like heckling, more people on their phones in the front row. Like, man, people hate comedy more than any other performing art when it goes wrong. Like the level of what people want. Like I've had people wait for me in the car park. Like, fuck. Not funny, dude. What the fuck? Why wasn't it funny, man? What the fuck? Do you reckon any other performing art gets that? Do you reckon ballet gets that? Fucking not a swan, man. It's fucking like this cunt. Fuck, man. I dealt with a heckler once and I left the venue really quick and I got in the car and I stopped at the red light and he tried to tackle my car. He fucking attacked my car. He's like, come on, man, then. Go on, then. Come at me, man. I'm like, dude, I'm in a car. Like, I'll just da-dunk. Like, I'll just crush you, you fucking idiot. I'm just going to crush you and feel good about it. I'll just da-dunk. Like, nice. Got him. He's one of us. Think about that. He's one of our animal. So he's like Elon Musk and Neil deGrasse Tyson or whatever his name is and the fucking Stephen Hawking and all these geniuses or whatever and come at me in your car. They're in the same animal. What a gap. What a gap in one animal. You know what I mean? Like you don't see a dog eating its own vomit and then another dog driving a forklift. Because we're the only animal that protects the stupid. Every other animal lets them die. We're like, nah, man, keep going. Just put on a helmet. Just keep doing the thing that's dangerous or whatever. Like, you know that bird that flies into the window? Yeah, all the other birds are like, good, Steve's dead. He was a fucking idiot. That's why they're singing in the morning. Woo, Steve's dead, yeah. Woo, celebrate, celebrate. We put up signs like danger cliff for all the people that don't get how cliffs work, who are like, whoa, this cliff is dangerous. And then we put up the sign and they don't fall off the cliff and then they have kids. And then fucking come at me gets born. That's when he gets born. I'm not saying that we should kill stupid people. I'm saying maybe trap them. Like, have a hole with sticks and leaves over it and put, like, tickets to fucking a live taping of The Voice or whatever whatever it is. Like, get them in a hole. Australia's Got Talent or whatever the fucking bullshit is. And then put him in a hole and ship him to an island and bomb it. Like, I don't know what the answer is. I'm just saying, because, like, the gap is going to get bigger. Like, you know, like that 60 ruling elite people or whatever that own as much wealth as everyone, that group, they're going to start modifying their genes. They're going to modify their genes. They're going to become hyper intelligent. They're going to become super strong. They'll levitate. They'll be super beings and they'll eat us. You know when you go to Chinese restaurants and the fish is still alive in the tank? That'll be us. We'll be fucking in a swimming pool and Jeff Bezos will float in. I want that one. Teriyaki poor cunt. Yeah.